Aries, Elsie here to do your reading for the week ahead. So, it is Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Wednesday is not your day. Tuesday is your day. My apologies for not being here. I just wasn't feeling well. And when I'm not feeling well, I just can't get the energy I need to do a reading. So, you know what? It is what it is. I'm here today. It's Wednesday. We are going to be doing your reading today. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, Aries. Also, if you're here brand new, welcome. I thank you for clicking here. And I think you're going to want to subscribe here by the time you do leave. You will just read through these comments and see how many wonderful people, high-vibing people are in this group. We have the happiest place on YouTube, I think. Of course, I'm a little bit biased, but... All right, so I am here to do a reading. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. I've already blessed these cards, so we're good to go. By the way, I have a new deck. It is called the Fountain Tarot. And this is the one that I'm going to be starting off with today. Oh gosh, I got things falling all over. Hang on. Okay, this is Fountain Tarot. It is a beautiful deck, and it is, you know, the depictions are very different from what I'm used to. In this deck, there is a one card called the Fountain, and it's specific to this deck. So if we get to that card, then I'm just going to have to pull the book. But other than that, same old, same old. All right, here we go. So Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. I'm just going to cut this deck, and let's go. What do we have for Aries, please, for the week ahead? Aries, for the week ahead, please. Aries, for the week ahead. Aries, for the week ahead. By the way, this is like the second time I'm starting your reading. I did try reading on Tuesday. Wasn't coming, wasn't flowing. Okay, so we have the World card, and that tells me, Aries, that you are ready to close a chapter. Now, that card for me gives me the feeling of you being scared. I don't know if it's fear. Nervous. It's being nervous, a little bit of anxiety about closing this chapter. So let's see, what are you closing the chapter on? Let's keep moving here. Aries. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the week ahead. Aries. 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 There we go. We do have the Eight of Cups. So you are walking away emotionally. So I feel like the person I'm connecting with has already emotionally walked away from... I'm going to say that it's a relationship, because that's what I feel from the World card. That the Eight of Cups is telling me that you emotionally walked away. Not only closed the chapter, but emotionally walked away. What else do we have here for Aries, please? Aries, please. Aries, for the week ahead. Too many. Aries for the week ahead. There we go. We've got the Six of Swords. Are you moving away? I think you're doing the whole thing. I feel like you're closing a chapter, walking away emotionally, and then perhaps moving away. Six of Swords tells me that you are trying to get away from something emotionally. Either it was very chaotic there, and you need to move from the chaos to the calm, or that you are just taking everything you learned and you're on your way. Yeah, I feel like you feel like there's nothing left to learn with the person that you're with, and you need new experiences. You need new experiences, new people around you. What else do we have here, please? What else do we have here, please? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the week ahead. I've got one sticking out here. I'm going to take that. It is the Eight of Swords. So you've been feeling trapped by an energy. You've been trapped in your head. I believe you're overthinking the situation, but I mean, who wouldn't, right? If you are leaving a relationship, I would say overthinking is probably not a bad thing. Not to the point where it's making you crazy though, Aries. But the Eight of Swords is about feeling stuck and not really knowing, not really wanting to see everything that's coming at you, not really wanting to see the Eight of Swords is, you know, the depiction of someone stuck in the Eight Swords and not really wanting to move this way. You might get cut, not really. So you're kind of really being careful at this point, that you're overthinking, but you're trying to be very careful. we have the Seven of Wands. You're feeling very defensive, trying to take the higher ground. I feel like you're fighting people off. So I don't think this is something that, this is sort of a split that's happening just between you and someone else. I feel like there's a family, like a whole family, like mother, father, grandparents, cousins, aunts, uncles. I feel like you guys are all a really close-knit family, and I feel like this is something that is coming down on you from all of the family. So I feel like you've made a choice to leave a marriage or a long-term relationship, and the family is on you. And I think this is what this is. The Eight of Wands is all about actions people are taking against you. So passionate action. And I feel like you're trying to take the higher ground, that they're saying, you know, you can't leave this relationship because, you can't leave this relationship because, and I think that you've already decided to leave the relationship. So I don't necessarily know that you are, you're taking their advice at hand. I don't think you're using that advice. I think you're deciding this time that it's got to be something that you want to do for you. I feel like this relationship is really long-term, and that you've had enough. I feel like you've grown apart with this person, and there's just nothing left here emotionally. That tells me, the Eight of Cups is what that tells me. There's nothing left here emotionally for you. Okay, so let's look at the World. We're going to clarify the World card. And I'm going to use the Tarot Grand Lux. I always forget the name of this one. Tarot Grand Lux is what I'm using to clarify. You can see the back of them there. All of these, again, are in my Amazon link down below. You'll see Amazon.ca. That is where I store everything that I have purchased and everything that I am going to purchase. Okay, so we have the World card, and it's clarified by the Knight of Wands. I feel like that either you or the other person... No, I feel like you and your person, that you feel like there's nothing left there but sex, really. There's nothing left there but passion. And I don't mean that you're passionate for that person. I feel like, you know, it's the intimate passion that you're there for. And I feel like this is sometimes the last thing to go in a relationship, that contrary to what people may think, this isn't the only thing that can hold a relationship together. There has to be communication and cooperation and, you know, all those things, respect. And sometimes, you know, sometimes you still keep having intimacy with that person, even though you've walked away mentally, because you're trying to see if there's anything left there. So that's what I think is happening here, that you are planning on closing the chapter, but you're still doing the intimacy thing because you're still trying to be sure that nothing is left there. And the World card, clarify one more time, please. The World card. What else do we have? All right. World card, we have the Ten of Cups. Yeah, that's what you're looking for. You're looking for the Ten of Cups, and I feel like the intimacy in this relationship, so, you know, the sex in this relationship has been really good. It's been great, in fact, but it isn't enough for you. And this is something that you need to carry with you into the future. I think that you're looking for someone who can match you, passion for passion, and you know, you're the Emperor, you are the King of Wands. You're trying to find somebody who will be able to match you, and I feel like that there's no emotion left here. There's no emotion left in this intimacy. So I think it is just really the act of it. And I think that you're going at it one more time just to see if there's anything left there. The Ten of Cups tells me is that it's good. Like the sex is good. But I feel like there's no emotion left because the Eight of Cups is here, right? There's no emotion left there. So really it's kind of, yeah, it's kind of gone. You know, the feelings are kind of gone. Okay, so let's look at the Eight of Cups, Aries. Eight of Cups is bringing the Ace of Coins. So the Ace of Pentacles. And you're off to look for something that you can do. Or not look for something you can do. Well, maybe something you can do if you want to plant this pentacle and start again. You want to start from the beginning. And what do you want to start? Why is the Ace here? The Ace of Coins, please. Ace of Pentacles. Why is that here? We have the Ace of Cups. Okay, so you're not just looking for any old thing to plant. You're not wishing on any old thing when you plant this Ace. I think what you're wishing on is to find a new relationship and to find overflowing love. Because I think that, with love comes, it's not just the action of love. It's not just romance. It's not just feeling deeply. It's respect. It's kindness. It's, respecting the person that you're with, cheering them on, making sure that they're in a good mental space and you're in a good mental space. Why is the Six of Swords here, please? Where are you going? Are you moving away, Aries? We have the Chariot, which is the card of Cancer. And I feel like you want success as you leave here. As you leave this relationship, you want success, and you're getting in a vehicle to go somewhere. Where are you going, though? You're going to find it somewhere else. And I don't know where that is. What do we got here? We have the Seven of Wands. So as you leave this relationship, you are feeling beat up. You're feeling like people are attacking you. You feel like the actions people are taking against you are, people are not being kind. So I think you're going to, you're not only going to finish this relationship, but I think you're going to hightail it out of there, because I don't think people are treating you very kindly at this point. Why is the Eight of Swords here, please? What do you feel stuck on, Aries? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Aries, what do you feel stuck on? Eight of Swords. What do you feel stuck on, my friend? We have the Page of Wands. What you're feeling stuck on is taking a different path in passion. So you are taking another path. I feel like you know where you're going, Aries. I feel like you know where you're headed to, this different path of passion. But I think you are the Eight of Swords. So I think you're overthinking it. I think you're scared to do it. You're scared to step forward. You're scared to move, and even though these swords, as they clutter your mind, they clutter your mind and you can't make a decision. However, it is almost like a comfort. Not having to make a decision is almost like a comfort. And I think the decision you're trying to make is the next path and passion. Where are you going? Because the Page of Wands is one of two things for me. It's good news. And it's also that you are taking a different path and passion. You're going to find somebody else. Oh, I caught those. They didn't fall. You're going to find somebody else. So let's find out what that is. No, that's not good. Let's go. Page of Wands and the Eight of Swords, please. Oh, I did drop one. Give me a sec here. It brought us to the Seven of Cups. So you do have a lot of opportunities. You have a lot of opportunities in love, and you are headed out to find one of those. Seven of Wands, please. Why is the Seven of Wands here, and why are you feeling so, feeling like you have to take the higher ground? I feel like there's people in your life, in your world, who do not agree with what you're doing, and you're having to take the higher ground here, so as not to, make anything really awful. We have the Knight of Pentacles. So you know who you're going to see. You've sent a pentacle off to that person already, and you want partnership with them. Yeah, it looks like you want to work with them. And this is the Eight of Pentacles. It could be someone that you met in the workplace, but it also is about working hard to get that pentacle to them, because it's time for you to do something different, to be someone different with someone different. So I'm kind of actually pretty excited for you. All right, so these ones are the Light Seers Tarot. That's what this is. And let's just go back and, looking at the beginning of the story here, you're closing a chapter. You're closing a chapter on what you thought might have been a Ten of Cups relationship, and it just didn't work out that way. I feel like you are hanging around just for the intimacy. You're not sure whether you should leave or not, but I feel like you are going to leave because you are closing the world. You are learning a karmic lesson. It's something you won't do again. You've walked away emotionally. But let's look at the World card. Why is the Ten of Cups and the Knight of Passion here? Yeah, there is sadness here. So you thought that this was your Ten of Cups relationship. You thought that you'd be here forever. It's not working out that way. Intimacy is good, but at night there's tears, I believe. At night there's tears, there's sadness, there's anxiety. You're not where you should be, and you know that. You can feel it, and you can feel the anxiety in your chest. Aries, I know that you shouldn't be there. You have to get on your way. Why is the Ten of Cups here, please? What is this about? Ten of Cups is about love. So what you want is, you want the Ten of Cups, and you're not getting it here. You're getting great sex here, but you're not getting the intimacy in terms of love. So the Lover's card is Gemini. The card of Swords is Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. So I feel like with this Lover's card that you expected that this would be the Ten of Cups that you were looking for, but I think you're closing you're closing the chapter on this older relationship to go find your Ten of Cups, the Ten of Cups love, the person you feel is your soulmate, because that's what the Lover's card is, right? It's intended by the universe. It's a major arcana card, which means you can't go around it. You have to go through it. It's intended for you. So, you might have a contract with this person, a contract from other lives, and you have to finish out that contract. Okay. So then we go over to the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is clarified by the aces, the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups, and then we have the Magician. So you have actually manifested both of these things. You've manifested a new start, and you've manifested a new start in love. Not just love, but really deep romantic connection. Yeah. And then you've manifested this. You've been manifesting this for a while. Ace of Cups, please. Ace of Cups, please. Clarify the Ace of Cups. There we go. We have the Two of Swords. Now, the Two of Swords tells me that you have already made the decision. You've made the decision that you're going to move forward, and you're going to go find the thing that you deserve. And that you have been manifesting this for quite some time. I think you've been sort of trying to manifest the energy and the courage to be able to move forward, because you know that there is going to be a lot of people on you when you finish up this old relationship. That Eight of Wands has come out twice. I feel like you're really going to be, your family is going to be really hard on you for not sticking it out. But I feel as though you feel that you deserve your happiness, and you do. That's the thing. It's not really about everyone else. You could live your life for everyone else. I could have stayed in my 21-year marriage, and I could have died early. I could have just continued to be the wife and the person who is the maid and the laundry person and the person who is the bringer of food and all of that, but I needed more from my life. So Aries, if you need more from your life than that, I'm on your side, man. Sometimes we got to do things that are tough in this life, and one of those things that are tough is just walk through those doors we don't want to walk through because it makes us happy. And happiness is what we're all after, right? We're not after, I think a lot of us are after money. They think money will bring happiness, but ultimately that money may bring you happiness, but that's what we're after, is the happiness. And you can have happiness with or without money. If you choose to, you can have it. So we have the Six of Swords here, you possibly moving away, or at least trying to get away from something that is chaotic, and you want to go to the calm. So there might be some arguments here. That might be why the Seven of Wands is here as well, that you feel like you're trying to fend off people, arguments here, and that you just want success. Then we have the Nine of Cups. So your hopes and wishes to be fulfilled. You're walking away. You're on the right path. That's what this reading says. You're on the right path. You're getting in your vehicle, and you're going to find that person that is part of your Seven of Cups. One of your opportunities is what you're going to see. And then we have the Five of Cups. Of course, you're looking behind. You know, you're looking into the past. And I think anyone who's ever left a relationship is always looking into the past thinking, could I have stuck it out? Should I have stuck it out? You know, I think it's been almost 3 years for me, and sometimes I still feel a little guilty for leaving the relationship. But now that I look at my life now and how happy I am, I just know that it was the thing that I had to do. Okay, so we have the Eight of Swords here, and we also have the Seven of Cups and the Page of Wands. So telling me that you're going on a path, a different path in love, and there you are. you are going on a different path of love. I think you've decided you're finally going to use your Emperor energy and you're going to take control and you're going to move forward. And I feel like fear is there. I feel like fear that maybe you're scared that whoever you're going to could be a codependent relationship. You don't want to be in a codependent relationship. I think that's what you're leaving in the past. I think that's what you're leaving behind. And I feel like, yeah, there's the Six of Swords again. You just need to leave. You can no longer live that life of being unhappy, being the one who is the giver of everything without getting anything in return. So we have the Seven of Wands here that showed up with the Eight of Coins. So the Eight of Pentacles tells me that the person that you're going to see could be someone that you worked with, could be someone who has been working on themselves, because to me I see this card as also a self-mastery, and that there is a pentacle going into this person. The Knight of Coins is here as well, Knight of Pentacles. And I feel like you, again, are looking for someone who can love you deeply, who can accept you deeply, who can be deeply romantic with you, and someone who will make you happy. I feel like you already have a connection with this person. That Eight of Pentacles tells me that you may have worked with this person in the past, but I feel like they are in your past. What else do we have here, please, for the Knight of Pentacles, please? Knight of Pentacles. Remember, Knight of Pentacles is slow moving, right? So you still have some time to get your crap together here, Aries, before that pentacle gets to that person. But what do we have here for the Knight of Pentacles, please? Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles, please. There we go. Knight of Pentacles is the Seven of Swords. So, yeah, you feel as though that person is going to reject you. Yeah, the person you're going to see, I think it's been a hot minute since you've seen them, and you feel as though they are going to tell you to hit the road. I think that you think they are going to tell you... No, sorry, that's the Five of Swords. But still, I feel like they're going to tell you to hit the road. But the Five of Swords is really about lack. It's about, kind of being the last man standing. And it is also, it could be about external arguments and fights. And, external arguments and fights in love. So I feel like the person that you knew that is either the one who is doing the self-mastery or the person you knew from your past at work is the person that is your unconditional love. And I think that the Five of Swords, you never really wanted to have to fight for it, but I think that you're going to have to fight for it now. Going back to the beginning here, we had the Lovers and the Nine of Swords, and we have the Ten of Wands clarifying that. So time to put down those burdens so you can carry forward. The Magician and the Two of Swords. Why is that here? Magician and Two of Swords is the Nine of Wands. So feeling a little bit defensive again about making that decision, but putting down those burdens nonetheless. It is time to do so. Clarifying the Five of Cups and your Nine of Cups, which is the wishes come true, is the Three of Cups. So I feel like there may have been a third-party connection here, but I don't feel like it was a physical connection. I feel it was a connection up here. So I feel like you were in this relationship, but in here you were thinking about someone else all along. So I think that's why that three is coming up. And then we have the Six of Swords. Why do we have that? Because of the Knight of Cups. So again, the Six of Swords, you're heading off to give that person an apology, whoever that person was from the past. What else do we have here for the Five of Swords and the Ace of Cups? We have the Nine of Cups, and that is, sorry, your wishes come true. And that's really what it is. You want your wishes to come true. And you are after your emotional happiness. And I don't say I blame you a bit. Let's get to our fairly new deck. Well, new for a week. And it's Angels and Ancestors. Again, down to my Amazon link is where you will find that. I'm just going to pick one of these cards, see if I can get some advice from Spirit for you. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Please, we need some advice for Aries. Need some advice for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, please. There we go. We have Heart Guardian, love and let yourself be loved. I have a feeling that is going to connect really well. All right, so let me get out the readers here. Oracle cards are very involved, and I am needing to read out of this book because I'm still getting to know all of the facets of this and the spirit direction of this deck. So love and let yourself be loved. So I feel like, yeah, that's exactly it. You just want to love and let yourself be loved, and you deserve happiness as well. Let me look at the Heart Guardian here. Heart Guardian. Heart Guardian. Heart Guardian. There we go. Sorry, my throat is a little bit scratchy. Right. RAGH. Heart Guardian. There we go. Okay. So it says, welcome with open arms, opportunities, and give and receive love. That's all it is. It's all about love. The Heart Guardian is an angelic energy that can help you call for protection and guidance with all issues surrounding the heart. This is essentially the angel who helps you with the relationships. There we go. It always seems to tie in, right? And then we have whether they be with yourself, family, or even romantic connections, she can enable you to move beyond any limiting fears about trust, discern whom to trust, and understand how you can move forward in a balanced relationship with that person. In this card, she is adorned with the Sacred Heart and draped in a red cloak to show her capacity to let love lead the way. Beautiful picture as well. Beautiful depiction here. And says, you are lovable and loving. The energy of love is surrounding your whole world at this time. Angels are swirling around you, encouraging you to open your heart and reveal the blessings that you have to offer. And they want you to know that you are a highly loving being who deserves to give and receive love. If you are finding a challenge to feel love at this time, it is important for you to give yourself credit where credit is due. It says here, learn to receive. Don't try to do everything on your own. If you are working on a relationship or are in a new relationship, this card can usher in energies that allow you to forge a powerful connection with your partner. Love is in the air. So that's what it is for you. It's all about love being in the air. And you will get the gears from people who thought you were the perfect couple and people who thought that you should stay together forever. But you know, if that's not what's good for you, then you can't do that. Your heart needs what the heart needs. And I'm not saying don't feel bad about, having to end a relationship with somebody, but I'm saying what is for you is most important. And you need to have love, and you need to be given love as you are loved, Aries. And that is something that you shouldn't feel bad about at all. All right, you guys, I'm going to go. Again, if you need a reading, if you're interested in a reading, please look below. You'll see my email address. Please email me. We'll talk about your needs. And I am also doing readings going forward 6 months into 2021 if you're looking at having your predictions for 2021. All right, I'm going to go. Thank you for dropping by. Thank you for clicking here. Thank you for subscribing. And thank you for sharing. All right, guys, going to go. Bye-bye.